We just recently relocated. We moved to Montana. We moved to Montana from South Carolina. I want to bring you along with me while I explore the beautiful, magnificent Montana. I don't know how often I will put videos out. I'm thinking once or twice a month, just kind of depending on what we get up to and what is happening. It is spring in Montana right now, which means warmer days and still pretty cold nights. There are still snow on top of the mountains, most of the mountains, but things are starting to warm up. They're starting to turn green, and we are going to start adventuring out and hiking on the trails and exploring. So I thought it would be fun just to document it, to bring you along with me. I know that there's a lot of interest in Montana recently because of the show Yellowstone, which is understandable because it does really highlight all the beauty of Montana. We moved here because we have friends here, because we love the mountains, and because we wanted to get away from the sweltering, disgusting heat and humidity that is the southern US. We find that this is just a better lifestyle for us, a better way of life, a better environment. It's a smaller town here where we live, which we really enjoy. And so, yeah, we are so excited to finally have had the opportunity to move here and to make this our home. Since moving here, I have found full-time employment, which does take up my week times, so it leaves most of the adventuring and fun stuff for the weekends. But still, there's plenty to see and do. So whenever I do something fun and exciting, I'm gonna share it with you, and hope that you love it as much as I do. The trail that we're going on today is between Helena and Great Falls, which is, I will have to look it up which mountain range it is exactly. I'm still figuring all that out, the different ranges and their names. I know there's the Sawtooths, the Elkhorns, Helena National Forest, Lewis and Clark. Where we live, we are pretty centrally located, so we have the mountains all around us in this valley that we're in, and there are lakes and rivers very close by. Our home is about 10 minutes from a great, big, beautiful lake, which we will be getting to soon, I hope. That is the plan for today. I am meeting up with some friends around noon, and we are going hiking. The hike that we're going on is called Falls Creek, and it's an easy hike, nothing crazy today. This is my first hike of the year, so let's just hope that it pays off. I'm sure it will. Check in with you in a bit when I have some footage to share. Talk to you soon. Our view from the backyard. The mountains are all around us. I have a temporary fence up. And over there, behind that little set of mountains, is the lake that I was talking about. Okay, so here is a map of the different mountain ranges that I could find, and I believe where we're hiking today is going to be in the Lewis and Clark range, which is up here. I'm like, where?
So this opens up and you kind of get out of the trees. So if there's a bear, just till you get Did you hear him where back here or down here?
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two arms. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
This last bit of incline really wiped me out. We hiked a total of 6 miles or so out and back, and at the end, storm clouds started rolling in, so we hustled our way back to the parking lot and didn't even see rain until the drive home. This was a pretty easy hike, but my first hike in a while, and hopefully many more to come. Just throwing in a quick what I've been reading lately, some Red Rabbit, some Manacled, and Never Let Me Go. Let's try this. I didn't bring my mic and I'm driving. We'll see how the audio is on this. It might be a little rough. And this is not the best stand for this phone. It's probably gonna fall a million times and drive me crazy. Anyway, it's Monday. I'm going to work. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the hike Saturday because I haven't had a chance to do that. I was invited to go on this hike with people that I work with, and they are local to the area, so, you know, they know the good hiking spots. I was assured that this hike was an easy hike, And yeah, it was for the most part pretty easy, like a lot of flat. Damn allergies, make me cough in the morning. Pretty flat, but the very first part of the hike, like as soon as you step on the trail, is like incline, just straight incline. This is driving me freaking nuts, which is fine, you know, because you're fresh, you're just starting out and all that. But we hiked for about, I think, 2.5 miles out, and the very later portion of the out was also pretty steep incline. So by that time I was dying. I think my heart rate got up to like 175. And then, like, as we were standing there looking around at the scenery, just taking it all in before we turned around, we noticed the storm clouds starting to roll in. So we hightailed it the heck out because we knew that there was some scattered storms coming in, and we didn't know if there was going to be lightning or how hard it was going to rain. And luckily we missed it. So we got back to the vehicles and we jumped in and we headed out, and it started raining. And we kind of, on the way back, just got a little bit of rain here and there, but you could tell that it had been coming down pretty good. That worked out in our favor. I definitely am excited to get back into hiking more and getting used to the hiking again and not being so out of breath and strenuous, you know, exertion when we hit the inclines, because there are plenty of hikes around here that have much more elevation gain than this one did. The total elevation gain was right around 800 or so feet. And there are some hikes that I have scoped out in the area that are, you know, over 1,000, 2,000 feet of elevation gain. I mean, of course, this is the Rockies, right? So there's plenty of like legit vertical hiking opportunities. I'm excited to get to more of those. This one definitely took a while to get to, so it was about 45 minutes on the highway, and then once we got off the highway, it was about another 45 minutes on dirt roads, which was not the most fun experience in the backseat of somebody's truck. I didn't love that, but it was fine. So I'm hoping that next time I go, definitely, you know, Jeremy will come with me. It'll be me and him. And also, I know that if you watch through the footage, we ran into a family who were on the trail on horseback, and they had their dogs with them, and super cute. The horses were scratching themselves up against the pine trees and munching on the grass and the dried grass. I'm off to work this Friday. We actually get off of work early. We get out at 11 a.m. because there is a parade that the high schools put on. It's called the Vigilante Parade. And so we get out of work so that we can go and watch the parade. And that should be fun. It'll be my first time experiencing this, and it's something that the high schools do every year. Apparently they've been doing it since like 1920 something. So it's a long-standing tradition here in the Helena area, and it's supposed to be a lot of fun. And it's actually supposed to be really nice on Friday. I think they said the high is supposed to be like 75 degrees or so, which is great. It's actually supposed to be about 60 today, and I think most of the week. And then this thing is driving me crazy. I'm not gonna be able to use this again. Sorry for the constant adjusting. So that'll be fun. Hopefully I will get some clips of that, because they're supposed to just do a lot of kind of reenactments or highlighting some of Helena's history within the parade. So that ought to be fun. And then I think this weekend we are going to maybe go to the nursery and get some plants or trees to to plant around the yard, because right now our house is just basically a dirt pile because it's a new build, and so the grass hasn't come in. There's no trees, no bushes, no flowers, nothing, just dirt. And also, not this week, but next week, they're supposed to come and put the fence in so that the dogs can go outside and run around and play and actually have fun and not be cooped up and stuck to just playing in the house or when we take them out on the leash. That's my little update, my spiel. I am about 10 minutes away from work, so I just wanted to give you a quick update, and yeah, hope you're enjoying the footage. Bye, guys. Newsflash, we didn't go to the vigilante parade because of the crazy traffic, and I don't know, I'm not big on crowds, so we went to Costco instead and we bought a freezer, an extra freezer, and I think tomorrow we're gonna go to lunch. We're gonna check out a new spot, and so I will bring you along for that so you can see some of the local favorites maybe. I was referred to this place by a local. What else? Still planning on trying to get some plants to plant this weekend, and I would love to go hiking. I'm not sure that that's gonna happen this weekend though. That might have to wait till next weekend. It's been a long week at work. I mean, the days go by really fast, but it's just, I don't really have much time to even think about filming clips of anything during the week. It's just kind of the hustle and bustle. Go to work, come home, work out, shower, eat, maybe watch some TV and go to bed, and try to spend some time with the puppies because I miss my babies when I'm at work all day. So yeah, that's just kind of been the daily grind during the week, which is fine. I'm really liking my job and my coworkers. Our office is super cozy and nice. We can open the windows, we go for walks. There's this little place right around the corner called the Vanilla Bean, and they have all kinds of good pastries and breakfast burritos and coffee and all kinds of good things. So we went and checked that out today. Maybe I'll throw a picture up here of the cinnamon roll that I bought. That's it for now. So we'll see what we get up to this weekend, and then that'll probably be the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions about what it's like to live here in Montana, I will try to answer. I'm, like you obviously know, I'm still a newbie myself, but we're learning the ropes, and it's a small town, so I feel like the learning curve is small. See you in a bit. Bye. Happy Saturday. So it was a gorgeous day. This Saturday it was like, I don't know, 50s in the morning, nice and cool, and then it was like upper 70s by the afternoon. So we took advantage and we went to the local farmers market that is from like 9 to 1 every Saturday in downtown Helena. As you can see, the sun was shining, there was lots of people out, and this little farmers market had a pretty good mixture of things, a fair amount of fresh produce, people selling herbs, people selling baked goods, crafts. There was some really cool wooden sculptures and like a wooden swing that was down towards the end of this row of tents. I didn't get any clips of that, I don't think, but it was super cool and a little bit pricey, as you can imagine. We didn't end up buying anything. We just browsed. We thought about maybe getting a tomato plant or two to plant, but at this point, until we get the fence in the backyard, I didn't really want to plant anything that the deer could get to and ruin and eat before we have a chance to, produce anything, to harvest anything. So we're just going to hold off until we get the fence in the backyard and we have a little bit more protection from the wildlife. So we just walked around and looked at some of the jewelry that people were selling, and then we went to lunch. So this is the Staggering Ox. A coworker recommended this place to me. They sell sandwiches, like subs, but what they do is they make a circular hoagie roll and they serve it with the inside of it hollowed out, which you will see in a second. But this place was huge. It was so big. There's so many tables, and it was pretty empty because we got there early. And that part back there is, I think, like the little cafe area where they sell coffee and smoothies and things if you so desire. So got a good look around while we waited for our food, and then when it came, we were shocked at how ginormous it was. And this is the cheddar jalapeno bread. I got the Capital Complex or something. It was like 5 meats, including salami, prosciutto, ham. I can't remember, but they serve the sauce on the side and you have your choice of multiple different sauces. So afterwards, we just drove around the west side of Helena a little bit because I hadn't been that far over, and we just kind of explored a little bit, drove around, nothing crazy. And then we headed to Home Depot. And on the way, we just happened to see this, which I don't know if they were heading to Boeing or what, but that was pretty interesting. So this is just heading back east towards the more congested part, and we ended up buying a bunch of beautiful flowers that we planted in the front yard, some foxglove, some lavender, some little cypress trees. And that was the rest of the day. So we just sweated our butts off planning and then relaxed, watched some TV, and this is the next day. I was drinking my coffee, enjoying the beautiful sunrise and the new plants that we planted. They're gorgeous. So this is the end of the video, the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the sights, and I think next weekend we are going to go hiking. We're going to go to Mount Helena. That's the plan. I think we might go with some friends or just Jeremy and I'm not really sure. But I'll definitely vlog some of it, and I hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.